is a specific kind of magic in the way water carries things away. I have realized that a simple shower and the quiet rhythm of my skincare isn't just a routine, it is a boundary. It is where the noise of the world softens and the stress of the day finally loses its grip. In these small, intentional movements, the scent of my cream, the warmth on my skin, I find my center again. It is these tiny acts of devotion to ourselves that make the edges of life feel a little less sharp, a little softer. Breathing in and letting the rest of the world wait. I'm here, I'm safe, I'm home. The world outside can be so loud, so demanding. As an introvert, my greatest luxury is the moment I close my door and feel the silence wrap around me like a familiar coat. This is my sanctuary, the place where I don't have to be anything for anyone. I look at my books and feel a quiet sense of privilege to hold so many lives, so many worlds, right in my hands. Today I'm getting lost in Where the Crawdads Sing. It is a hauntingly beautiful story about the resilience of the human spirit and the ache of loneliness. Reading it felt like a walk through the marsh at dusk, solitary yet overflowing with life. It reminded me that even when we are alone, we are deeply connected to the rhythm of the earth. It is a story that stays with you long after the final page is turned. Hello everybody, it's been a long time since I did a little sit down section for my videos. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit. I am at home today. I'm just taking it easy. Earlier on, because this left for work and I opened the door to just walk him out of the apartment, and then I received the boxes that you've seen. Someone had just left them outside my door. They didn't knock. It was super early in the morning, and I quickly unboxed them, and I wanted to share this with you. If I'm not wrong, I had sneak peeks. They were all from my L'Oreal family. A few months ago, actually it was December last year, I received an email from their creator community, and they invited me to take part. At the beginning, I have to say that I did not believe that this was true. It was too good to be true. And I signed up, I filled in the form, and then I think it was just over a month after I heard back from them, just confirming that I had been accepted. And ever since, I'm having such a lovely experience with L'Oreal. I've received a lot of products. I've been using the products. I have created content for the majority of the products. There are no strings attached. You do whatever you want to do, and of course the more content that you share, you create, you level up. One of the gifts is a gift for leveling up, and I'm so pumped. And I just wanted to say that during these past months that my social platforms are getting a little bit more traction than before. I have a lot of brands reaching out to me, offering me products. I have not made a paid partnership yet with anyone, so everything so far is on the gifting collaboration level. I am a small content creator after all, but I am saying a lot of no's along the way. I have to say I'm very careful on the brands and the products that I choose to say yes to dedicate my time and create content for them. And the most important thing is for me to love the brand and to be connected with the product. If it is just a random product, I'm not going to accept it, because it is for free, of course, the product, but there is a lot of work behind it. Earlier on this week, I turned out a Korean brand that reached out to me. I love the products that they offered, but what they were asking, it was a little bit too much, if you ask me. And I shared my terms, knowing that probably they would not accept them, but I had to stay true to myself. And they got back to me very respectfully and everything, but they were not backing down, which is totally fine by me. But at the same time, I have to set my boundaries and really treat my time and energy with a lot of grace. So the sun is coming through, and it's going to be a warmish day today, 17 degrees, which is amazing. I have a little event to go to later this afternoon, so I'm taking it easy today. I haven't had proper breakfast yet. I think I will have something brunchy a little bit later on, as I will not have time to properly cook something, and I will be out in the afternoon. So yeah, probably avocado, eggs, the usual, and some more coffee, of course. So here is the first product, which is a surprise product. This is so light. It is a mascara from Maybelline. Not sure if this has launched. It's called Sky Tubes, from the UK's #1 mascara. 3-second no tag removal. Amazing. I'm not keen on mascara. I haven't worn a mascara for years, but I would like to give it a try. Maybelline is a beautiful brand for mascaras. When I was at uni, I remember I had bought the pink and green one, which is such an iconic mascara, and I love the affordability of their products. I'm going to open the boxes and I'll show you a sneak peek of all the products that I received from L'Oreal. This is the same box. Oh my gosh, I'm so incredibly grateful and lucky. There is a quiet power in the way we choose to nourish ourselves. Today it is just simple avocado and feta on seeded sourdough, but in the stillness of this kitchen, it feels like a feast. I have come to realize that looking after my body nutritionally is not a chore. It is the ultimate form of self-respect. It is choosing ingredients that make me feel vibrant from the inside out, acknowledging that I deserve to be fueled by things that are both kind and grounding. As I sit down, the world seems to pause. There is a deep rhythmic relaxation that comes with that first sip of warm coffee and the crunch of toasted bread. In this moment, I'm not rushing to the next task or checking a screen. I'm just here, tasting, breathing, and honoring the simple joy of a healthy meal. It is a reminder that peace is not something we find, it is something we create, one bite at a time.